Do you know the 10 things you should never do in a manual car? Today we're going to delve into some common mistakes that manual car drivers often make. These seemingly harmless habits can lead to unfortunate accidents or cause significant damage to your vehicle. From resting your hand on the gear stick to releasing the clutch too quickly, we'll discuss all these and more. So, fasten your seatbelts, shift into gear, and get ready for an enlightening journey. So, let's dive right in and start with number 10. Number 10, never rest your hand on the gear stick. It may seem like a harmless habit, but resting your hand on the gear stick can cause unnecessary wear and tear on your car's transmission. You see, inside the gearbox, there's an intricate system of selectors and bearings. When you rest your hand on the gear stick, it can put pressure on these components, leading to premature wear. This can result in costly repairs down the line. Besides, it's important to keep both hands on the wheel when you're not changing gears. It's not just about control, but also about safety. Having two hands on the wheel gives you better control of your vehicle, and it also prepares you to react swiftly to unexpected situations on the road. So, next time you're cruising down the highway, resist the urge to use the gear stick as a hand rest. So remember, the gear stick is not a hand rest. Number 9, avoid riding the clutch. Now, what does riding the clutch mean, you may wonder? In essence, it refers to the practice of keeping your foot on the clutch pedal while driving, even when you're not actively changing gears. It's a common habit, especially among new drivers, but it's one that can lead to unnecessary wear and tear on your vehicle. You see, when you ride the clutch, you're essentially keeping it partially engaged. This results in the clutch plate rubbing against the flywheel, causing friction and heat, which over time can wear out the clutch. It's like a constant slow burn that's chipping away at your car's performance. This is why it's so important to keep your foot off the clutch unless you're actually using it. You wouldn't keep your foot on the brake pedal when not in use, right? The same principle applies here. Treat your clutch with care, and it will serve you well for many miles to come. So give your clutch a break. Coming in at number 4, never ignore the handbrake. The handbrake or parking brake isn't just for when you're parked. It's an invaluable tool that can save you in a number of scenarios. For instance, have you ever thought about what would happen if your main brakes failed while you're driving? In this emergency situation, your handbrake is your best friend. It can help you come to a gradual stop, avoiding a potentially disastrous outcome. The handbrake is also essential when parking on a slope. If you leave your car without engaging the handbrake, gravity could take over, sending your car rolling into an unfortunate collision. And let's not forget about manual transmission cars. When you're at a stop on an incline, the handbrake can prevent you from rolling back as you switch from the brake to the gas pedal. So never underestimate the power of your handbrake. It's more than just a parking brake, it's a lifesaver. Number 7, don't use the clutch to hold on a hill. Now you might be thinking, why not? It feels like the perfect tool to prevent your car from rolling back, right? Well, not exactly. The clutch is not designed to bear the weight of your car. It's meant for changing gears, not for acting as a brake. When you use the clutch to hold your car on a hill, you're actually causing unnecessary wear and tear. It's like using a pair of scissors to open a can. Sure, it might work, but it's not what they're designed for, and they'll wear out quicker than they should. So, next time you find yourself on a hill, resist the temptation to use the clutch to hold. Instead, use the handbrake. It's designed specifically for this purpose and can handle the job without any damage. Remember, hills are not for your clutch to hold. At number 6, avoid shifting gears without clutch. Here's the thing. The clutch is not just another pedal to play footsie with. It plays a crucial role in the smooth operation of your manual car. When you shift gears without engaging the clutch, you're essentially forcing the gears to change positions without properly disengaging them first. This can cause serious damage to both the gears and the clutch itself. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to change your clothes while sprinting, right? It's the same principle. The clutch is there to momentarily disengage the engine from the wheels, allowing you to shift gears smoothly, without any grinding or jerking. If you disregard its role and shift gears without using the clutch, it's like changing your outfit mid-sprint. It's not going to end well. So to keep your manual car running smoothly and prolong the life of its components, always use the clutch when shifting gears. It's not just a good practice, it's a must. So, play it safe, always use the clutch when shifting gears. Scene script. Number 5, never shift to neutral at a red light. You might think it's a good idea to give your car a little break at red lights by shifting into neutral. But here's the thing. It's not. This common practice can lead to unnecessary wear on your transmission. When you shift into neutral at a stop, you're forcing your transmission to go from a resting state to an active one each time you push the clutch to shift back into gear. This rapid change can stress your transmission and lead to premature wear. Moreover, staying in gear at a red light keeps you ready to move instantly in case of an emergency. Imagine a car coming from behind at full speed, not realizing you're stationary. If you're in gear, you can move off quickly, potentially avoiding a collision. So, to keep your car in the best shape and ensure you're always ready to react, keep it in gear, even at the red light. Coming in at number 4. Don't shift gears while turning. Now why is that? Well, when you're in the middle of a turn, your car's weight is distributed unevenly. When you shift gears, it can upset this delicate balance, potentially leading to a loss of control. It's like trying to change clothes while running. It's not impossible, but it's definitely not recommended. Moreover, shifting gears while turning puts unnecessary strain on your vehicle. The transmission, clutch, and other components are all working hard to keep you moving smoothly. When you change gears in the middle of a turn, you're asking these parts to do extra work at a time when they're already under stress. It's like asking a weightlifter to solve a complicated math problem while they're in the middle of a lift. It's just not good practice. Remember, always shift gears before or after a turn, never during. Number 3 on our list, avoid skipping gears. Now you might think that skipping gears, shifting directly from first to third or second to fourth, is a nifty shortcut, but it's not. This practice can lead to a loss of control over your vehicle. How so? Well, each gear is designed for a specific range of speeds. Skipping gears can put your car in a speed range it's not prepared for, causing the engine to work harder than necessary, and potentially leading to a loss of traction. Moreover, it's not just about control. Skipping gears can also increase wear on your transmission. The abrupt change in speed and engine load can cause undue stress on the transmission components, leading to premature wear and tear. The golden rule here is patience. Shifting through each gear in sequence allows for a smoother, safer drive and helps maintain the lifespan of your transmission. So, take it one gear at a time. Number 2. Never release the clutch too quickly. This rule may seem simple, but it's paramount for smooth driving. Releasing the clutch too quickly can jolt your car, causing it to stall or even lead to unexpected acceleration. Imagine you're at a busy intersection, and your car suddenly stalls because you've released the clutch too fast. Not a pleasant situation, right? This happens because the clutch is the link between your car's engine and its wheels. Releasing it too quickly disrupts this connection, leading to stalling or sudden acceleration. A smooth and measured release of the clutch ensures a seamless transfer of power from the engine to the wheels, providing a smooth ride. So, how to avoid this? Practice. Get a feel for your car's biting point. The point where the clutch starts to engage with the engine. Once you've found it, practice releasing the clutch smoothly from this point. Remember, smooth and steady wins the race. And finally, number 1, don't drive in the wrong gear. This might sound like a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many drivers get this wrong. Driving in the wrong gear can cause several issues. First, it can harm the engine. Engines are designed to work at an optimal RPM, or revolutions per minute range. If you're in too low a gear, your engine will be revving higher than it should, putting unnecessary stress on it. Conversely, if you're in too high a gear, your engine will be underpowered and might struggle to maintain speed or stall, which is equally damaging. The second issue is fuel efficiency. When your engine is not operating at its optimal RPM, it's not using fuel as efficiently as it could. This means you'll be burning more fuel than necessary, which is bad for your wallet and the environment. So always be mindful of your gear. It's crucial for the longevity of your car and for efficient driving. And there you have it, the 10 things you should never do in a manual car. From not resting your hand on the gear stick, avoiding riding the clutch, to not shifting gears while turning. Each point is crucial for maintaining your car's health. It's also about keeping you safe on the road. Remember, driving a manual car is not just about getting from point A to B, it's about understanding your vehicle and treating it with respect. Drive safe.